So what made Billy to even go and talk about the blood plug in the first place? Because Kev had put on his live that he was for $250 he would put it all on the floor. So they paid the 250. Billy gave part of it, and then he was like, for an additional 250, he'll put more out, including videos. That's what got her all upset. I don't know the exact date. I have to go through my saved videos or whatever, because I recapped that when all of that was exposed. So he did put a price tag on it, but we didn't know. Well, I didn't know exactly what video that he was talking about. You get what I'm saying? So that is correct. He
And
was
so
trying to
when
sell it
that
off to
came
the bando.
about, that's when Private then followed up and was like, "Oh, we saw it already. We snuck into his phone."
I'm presuming, because that's what pissed Billy off. Because remember, Billy would never talk about it at all. She was still protecting Kev, but when he was auctioning her off and to put it on the floor, that's what took her over the edge and said, "Fuck it, I'm going to tell my truth," and that's when she started telling her truth. After he said that he would
Gotcha.
sell it to the bando for 250.
But he had already sent it to Private down, I'm assuming.
I would presume, yes, I would presume so, based
The
upon that
video was
timeline.
sent.
After
The video was sent 5 days before that. Actually, this video
that's
was
what it
sent on
sounds
the
like,
27th.
right?
Private said on 9/27 the video was sent, and on that same day they said they
Oh,
went
so
to the
that means
phone.
that his lie is not adding up then,
So he
because
didn't have a reason
if
to be on the phone crying
he'd have no
then.
reason to be on the fire. Yeah, exactly.
But wait,
Because
because y'all got to
oh,
keep
wait a minute, maybe he was trying to get
before.
ahead of it.
But we got to think of those two incidents because Billy did come on the forefront and like put that shit on the floor about him
Wait, she said he was considering unaliving himself.
because Billy came. So that means that the 27th had to be the day that it was put on the floor. That
It had
Billy
to
came
be.
on live and was talking about how Kev tried to do her in the BUTT. That had to be on the 27th. And then a couple days later, he came back and started doing the auction thing after the fact. Is that the timeline? Y'all remember they got into it, and then days later he came back with the $250 and kept trying to make money, and then she put more shit on the floor. I remember that shit, but I don't know if she put that shit on the floor on the 27th or the 2nd. Okay, so the 20th where she said it. The 26th is when she said he does her in the BUTT. The 26th, Billy came forward and said Kev tries to do me in the BUTT. Okay, so the 20th where she said it. The 26th is when she said he does her in the BUTT. The 26th, Billy came forward and said Kev tries to do me in the BUTT. The next day, he called Private and was crying and about to unalive himself. Sent them the videos. That same day he sent y'all the videos, y'all came on the forefront and said y'all went through his phone. Got it.
Yes,
Because
I would
remember,
say yes.
Private said in the live the other day that she had called around, but she started DMing people trying to check on him, people that she thought may have had his number, because she thought he was going to unalive himself from all of the stuff, being exposed.
Wow. So he had already, okay, so, oh, Jesus. So, yeah, Kev had already sent the stuff out. Lord Jesus. So, Private, you do know that he's going to use you all sentiments that lie to help cover himself about something he sent you all. So, he's going to utilize that lie to his advantage.
Private, let me ask you this little detail. She just said late that night / the next morning is when he sent the video and pics. So did he send the video? Did y'all disconnect the call and everything and then he sent the videos? This was after he said he was going to unalive himself and do all of that? Did he send
If
the
I
videos
remember
after
if I
that?
remember correctly, in the live, she said that they received the video while they were on the call, because they asked him, "Why did you send this?" From the live the other day. That's
She
what
just
they were
said that it
saying.
was
But
in
let her
the
correct it.
next morning, late night in the morning. So that's
See, so exactly. I be listening. She said what during the call break.
he sent it while we were on the call. So before he got in the shower, while he was crying, he sent the video. He said he recorded that phone call. He should play it and put an end to it. Period. Noonie, are you able to come up in the box? I got a couple of questions for you.
Well, we do know that. We do know the phone call is going to incriminate him. So we know he's not going to play that incriminate him at a certain point.
Correct. Noonie, can I ask you a couple questions, girl? Girl, they trying to put something on you, boo. I gotta know, girl. I just gotta know for myself. After he got out the shower. Okay, so listen, that's the crazy part, y'all. So she just said after he got out the shower. So they must have got back on the phone, and that's when he sent it. You're at work.
Yeah, because I think she wanted to keep in contact with him.
Right. Okay, so he
About
done
the
calmed
alleged.
down and got back on the phone, then sent it. See, that's another little detail. It wasn't the initial call. He got off the phone, got in the shower, she was worried, then got back on the phone and sent it. She just said he sent the video after the shower. Noonie girl.
She said that she was calling everybody to check in on him, and she figured he would answer from another phone because she thought that he would know why she was calling during that time frame. She said, "I'm calling you as soon as you get out of the shower." According to her.
Y'all, they said they stayed on the phone with him until the next morning too. So after the shower, they pulled an all-night phone call.
So Private, I do want to know from y'all, why did y'all, together collectively feel so comfortable to engage in supporting Kev about a sexual situation? Because I'm sure that you ladies were aware of the nature of the topic and that it was sexual. Why did y'all open that space for him to feel comfortable to have such a conversation with you all?
Manny,
I
that's
just
been
have to ask.
question, and especially a married woman, because from my understanding, Anointed, aka Carrie, is also a married woman.
I just have to ask that because he felt comfortable enough to engage in such manners with you all that led him to send you all these images and videos. And I just have to ask you, like, why was that door even open in the beginning for him to feel that comfortable?
Well, I'll let her answer before I give my opinion.
Hold on, please. We got to get her.
So she said she felt like Billy was wrong about him being gay. And I understand that, but you didn't have to be an ear. Did you have to be an ear to him at that point? Because again, you would understand the nature of the conversation would be about his sexuality. Like if you're feeling like it's wrong for him to be labeled as gay and you're giving him an ear, you do now understand that he has to explain himself about how he's not gay, which would entail the act, right, of being gay.
I want to know if that was the first time that he's ever sent a picture. For being so comfortable, was that the first time that he ever sent explicit images to y'all? That's what I want to know.
Clock in, BK. That's what you told me to mute, so I mute.
Has he may have seen pictures of Breaker before? We've seen stuff like that. We've seen other things. Was that the first time he ever sent y'all a picture? A simple yes or no. I don't need to know who or nothing. But was that the first time he ever sent y'all explicit pictures of people?
She said yes.
Yes, it was. Okay. Okay.
But my hypothesis is that in his live that we just listened to, he stated that they had been sending him information unwarranted. So maybe that's why he was comfortable enough to send it, because he had been receiving unwarranted information about individuals on the app. So why not be able to send anything to them?
So I got a couple other questions because I haven't really touched this case at all, but I am curious a lot because there's a lot of stuff going on here. What I want to know, Noonie, are you still in here? You say Kev is lying? Girl, all of y'all is lying. But you telling the truth now, but all y'all lying. But you telling the truth now. But this is what I think. This is my question to you, Noonie. They're saying that you're a vigilante, right? And they're saying that you're vigilante because of this. Like, dropping me? Okay. No, I thought you was dropping me. Mad Cow Girl, I gotta ask, boo. I'm to the point. I ain't got time for all the okie doke. So Carrie and Private, right? The same day that they told Noonie, apparently, about the situation is the exact same day.
Wait, she said Kev is vigilante. She said Kev is vigilante.
Thank you. Okay, there we go.
She said
Oh
What?
my gosh, bitch.
Now hold on. Let me ask this: do he share the page? Let me just get this out of the way.
Yes.
Is the page shared?
Yeah, is it a shared page? Oh, bitch. There we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh,
Is it a shared page?
oh, this is some shit, bitch.
And do you have information that shows proof that he is vigilante, where he's actually said, "I am vigilante"?
Is
Let's
it
go
a
slow. Let's go
shared
slow. Let's go slow. Let's
page?
go slow. Let's go
Hold on,
slow. Let's go slow. Let's go
hold
slow.
on, bro.
Noonie just said, BK, that's not true. I found out about the videos being sent because I was shared Susu's live. So there's another discrepancy. There's another discrepancy,
But
Noonie,
private,
because
is the page shared private? I get that, yeah, but is the page shared?
so
Is it a
look,
shared page?
this is what I need to know. Carrie came on there this morning in Virgo's live, I'm pretty sure. Carrie is the one who said that. Carrie said the same day that she told you, they said they let you know on the back end. And then that's the same day that it came forward. She said she don't know. Okay. They said that they told Noonie and then Vigilante sent her a message. So you're saying that you only knew once Susu's live came about? So one of them is lying about telling you on the back end before it came out? There's more lies in there. I'm just gonna get to I just need a couple of nitty gritty things. I just need a couple of more details real quick. Y'all can stop calling my phone. Thank you. I just gotta get a couple more details, boo, and my job will be done. Y'all are saying private is vigilante and cookie. We'll figure that out later. Billy already said Kev is not vigilante. Y'all gotta focus. Y'all are missing it. Y'all are missing it. We gotta get all the stories out there, then we can dissect them, boo. Girl, I ain't never got this many phone calls in a morning.
I think Vigilante may just be a shared page. I think it may be shared to a degree. Now who else may be on
Why do
it?
you say that, Manny? Why you say that?
Because it
Tell me
sounds
your
like
thought
y'all may
process.
be implementing two people. Because if they're saying, if Private herself is saying Kev, and have we never noticed why Vigilante ever went after Kev, then that's one person. And then if y'all are saying maybe Noonie could be a part of it, then that would be another person. So if anything, I think is shared. Now, granted, Noonie and Kevin going at it, so that could change some things. So it may be a third person. But I think at this point it may be shared to a degree. Mm.
All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm so sorry. Did I just miss anything?
So Noonie said they accuse her of being everyone, Sinister, Noonie, Cookie, and now Vigilante.
Oh, this, but this is
Uh,
the thing though. Private. So private is the page shared, right? And why? Let me ask you a couple questions, Private. Why do you think that Kev is vigilante? And do you think Kev is vigilante, or do you know that Kev is vigilante?
well, she said, have we never noticed that Vigilante never went after Kevin?
We know that, but the thing is, Vigilante was in Kev's comments one day commenting. I consider Vigilante one of my good friends. Like, I like Vigilante. I always fuck with Vigilante. But they never came for me either. But one day Kev was on live and asking Vigilante why they don't follow him back. He was on camera and everything. So if Kev is Vigilante, it's going to be a shared page. But the fact that she put that on the floor like that, I would think that she would know that before putting that accusation out there.
Mm. Oh, she thinks it's either Kev or someone close to Kev. Okay. That sounds about right then.
If you think it's Kev or someone close to Kev, um,
Come through, Key.
Happy shopping.
They saying, what does Sunshine fit in all this? Or Sunset?
okay, Noonie just said, I have no connection to that page. It will come out because a police report was filed. Got it. Noonie is not Vigilante, period. Noonie, do you know who Vigilante is, and do you know who Cookie is? That's my question to you, Noonie. Do you know who either one of those pages are? Yes or no?
Graham definitely said I filed one as well when they released my info. Lord Jesus.
Got it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Noonie says she has no clue. Her mouth is sealed. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun.
This is cray cray, y'all. It done got to all of this. This is cray cray.
This is news we can use, Manny. This is news we can use.
Maybe it sure is, because baby, they flip flopping over each other like some salamanders. Or should I just say silent? Baby, they flapping, dog. All due to a
My
cartoon?
question
No.
then, let's be clear. I'm so sorry, y'all, that it's taking me a couple days to clock in. In the message that Vigilante, right? Let's be clear. In the message that Vigilante sent to Susu, Vigilante admitted to seeing the video. Vigilante has seen the video. Kev only sent it to Private and Carrie. So Private and Carrie, did y'all send the video to Vigilante, or are one of y'all Vigilante would be the question. Could it be Carrie? Because Vigilante has seen the video. Noonie, let me ask you a question. Have you seen the video? Have you seen the video before, Noonie? I'm sorry, y'all, I'm clocking in, girl. Have you seen the video, Noonie? Yes or no would do. Blaze said Kev sent it to other people. I don't care what Blaze said. Blaze don't know nothing.
And how the hell Blaze said something? Lord,
Yeah, I don't care what Blaze said. Noonie,
Go
have you
Blaze,
seen the
bring
video is
yourself
my
in.
question. A yes or no would do. Noonie, have you seen the video? Noonie just said never received or seen video. No. I heard that you admitted to seeing the video before. Is that true? Before, have you ever said that you've seen the video? Because Noonie is now saying she's never seen it. I heard, Noonie, that you said that you've seen the video before. That is not
But
true
who
at
else was
all.
closer to Kev other than Sunset as well, too?
You know what, Noonie? It's crazy because you didn't say it, right? You didn't say that you seen it, but those girls, Carrie and Private, is the ones who said that you saw it. Carrie and Private said that you saw the video, respectfully. You didn't say it. Sorry, I'm a little too clocked in. You didn't say it, but they said it, that you saw that video.
So they told on you, Noonie.
Correct. So are you saying that they're lying on you? You said they did not. Yes, they did.
Oh, Noonie.
I think we not clocked in.
Private say I never said that.
Well, was it Carrie? Did Carrie say that Noonie seen it?
So where was this said at? And who live did who say it? So did anybody else hear Carrie say it? Because Private said she did not say it. So did anybody hear Carrie say it?
I'm just getting the details, friend. Don't be mad. You said so. Did Carrie? Y'all said stop doing that spin dip, girl. I'm asking questions, boo. Y'all don't tell me how to get motherfucking answers, because y'all ain't got a not a nary answer over motherfucking 18 days. Don't tell me
Noonie say they did not say it. So did Carrie say it? Did anybody hear Carrie say it?
That video never left your phone, okay? And Noonie said I haven't seen it, and they didn't say that. If we could get that clip sent to me, you guys, or tell me where we can find it, boo. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll get the clip. It don't matter. We can find the clip. That's nothing for Messy Talk, boo. Go ahead and send it to me and tell me where we can find it.
They saying I know I know. Star 74 says, I know. But Carrie, not private, said Noonie saw it. So they're saying Carrie said that Noonie saw it.
But we can find a clip for y'all.
So how many people can confirm that Carrie said that Noonie saw it?
Did anybody hear Carrie say that, y'all? Did anybody else hear it? And Susu live that day.
They're saying no. No. They're saying
I don't think I did.
no.
They don't think they did. Never. So they're saying, yeah, we're gonna pull the clip. We can pull the clip. Susu, if you're in here, can you pull that clip from your live that day? And then Noonie is saying Carrie did not say that as well. Period. So Private and Noonie are both saying that Carrie never said it. Even Mad Cow. Okay, so majority of people is actually saying that Carrie never said that.
Lord Jesus.
Okay, Susu's getting the clip. Susu's gonna break it down. She's getting the clip. Got it. You said I was misbehaving. No, y'all don't. I'm getting a million messages right now with all of these different details. A million different messages.
Isn't Carrie the same person as Anointed? I'm not sure.
It is. It is.
Yes, Carrie and Anointed are the same people.
So they're saying, yes, Carrie and Anointed are the same people.
Y'all said calm down. I'm sitting at my damn table just chilling. What you mean calm down? Do I need to switch pages or like just switch into the mode that y'all think I'm in or something? It's nothing to just switch pages and come back, start cussing hoes out. That's easy for me to do.
Well, no, we kind of calm and collective. Let's not cuss nobody out. Let's
Like I think
everybody doing good.
That.
No, everybody doing good. Let the freedom ring, honey. Let freedom ring.
You would have to see the live from yesterday. Okay, bet. Okay, so the only thing that I got from this is Private saying that Kev is vigilante. That's my main thing. Private has admitted to Kev being vigilante. That's a big thing. That's a big thing for me. She didn't say I think. She said Kev is vigilante in all caps.
Gotcha. They say, yes, see Noonie live from yesterday. Okay. But Noonie says she ain't got nothing to worry about. Yes, y'all make sure I hit that follow button.
I don't know if you
Wait a minute.
It's a lot going on in here.
But Bray,
this shit.
Bray, did you see when Carrie came up on Noonie's live yesterday and she told Noonie to shut the shit down because the shit is now going with the cops and everything, and
Yes,
Noonie shortly after did shut it down. So Carrie, are you the leader of the tribe of all of this? It's the question.
Noonie said the video was never sent to her by anybody.
See, this is getting spooky because they did say the band was
day before
behind
yesterday.
some
My bad,
things.
Noonie.
And see, I'm not sure at this point because they are all seeming like they're turning on each other in some sort.
Just apply a little bit of pressure. Because they not about to go down, and Kev is the one trying to drag them down respectfully, so they only can defend themselves. Like they have to defend themselves.
Yeah, Kev done already put out that, he got all the doxing information from those ladies. So Kev done already put out there that he got this information from those ladies. Go ahead, Susu. Welcome in. Welcome in, Erica BK.
Hey. So here's the thing that I find interesting when it comes to Private, right? And the vigilante thing and the cookie thing, right? Now, I don't know who's behind what, but...
Can we have a convo real quick, babe?
Who, me and you?
No, Carrie just came in. Carrie, can I have a conversation with you, please?
Okay, let me just say this. I just got a clip from somebody. They sent me a clip from December of last year, right? And it was a clip to prove basically that people were going to Nitra. You know how me and Nitra had that conversation in accountability court about kind of squashing things or whatever. So they sent me proof that basically people were going over there saying I wasn't talking about her. Within that clip, I seen Private in the comments. Private has said she was former FOE, right? And then Cookie shows up in December and Private is no longer over there in FOE. So I find it interesting. This is just me finding it interesting. Okay, I just want to put that part out there. Second part is Vigilante is somebody who sent me a lot of information regarding Nitra. Their page even has a lot of information regarding FOE, right? So this is somebody who clearly has an issue with FOE. Now that is pretty much all of Bando, I would say. Okay. I don't know who's behind Vigilante, but to me, Private, I don't think Private's behind Vigilante because Vigilante was there before Private ever came along. Okay.
Did Kev say that Private was the one sending everybody's information though?
No, Carrie says she's the one who has connections to all the stuff.
Okay, so Carrie is the one sending everybody's information.
But I don't know if Carrie is the one that's sending the stuff. He said that he had access to whatever he wanted. Carrie said that she is able to, in my life, she said that she is able to see and get a bunch of things. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's like a conglomerate or whatever. But I sent you the message that Vigilante sent me. Vigilante came into my live and said, check your DMs. Okay. I went in and I checked my DMs and they gave me the message. Braid, you can crop it and put it on the green screen if you would like. Basically, that message right there, I found it interesting that they said, I know it's true because I seen it. Then for Kev to say only a few people have seen it, I don't know who to believe in this situation. It very much could be Kev and Bando and them, and they're trying to, say that he never sent it to no one but those two so that we can pin Vigilante on one of them.
I'll put it in
or
a green
it really
screen.
could be one of them and somebody tried to help them out and shot themselves in their own foot. It's
Here go
two
the
ways.
message, Manny. This is the message Vigilante sent Susu.
Ooh. Y'all, let's big box it. Here we go.
It has come to light that Kev shared. Oh, you might have to do the double big box like side by side, like X times 2.
It's not. Hold on, let me
Put
change the
yourself back
layout.
in the big box, and then when you try to big box me, put the times 2 one. There it go, right there.
Oh, damn! They just did.
Just shrink yourself. You could just shrink yourself. That'll work too. So
Okay.
it's come to light that Kev shared the Billy butt plug video to members of the bando he fell out with. They're about to put it on the floor. Revenge corn. Alert Billy. I won't post it, but I've seen it. I won't post it, but I've seen it. Ciao.
That's the part that I was like, once we got over the fact that he's a creep and he sent that shit out and that, that shit happened, I was like, wait a minute. Y'all are saying only, and then where's Tangi? Because he said that he sent it to Tangi too, but I haven't seen Tangi on no one's platform, no one's panel, no one's comments. What's up with Tangi?
And in the last 2 days, she also took Bando out of her name as well too, because it used to say Tangi Bando XX something like that, but she's also changed her name as well.
Tangi said, leave her out of this shit. She been in the cut. She took the bando out of her name.
The one who put her in it. So Private is saying that Vigilante is Kev. I found it interesting that when you came into my live, Private, you said he's going to try to pin Vigilante on you. He's going to try to pin Vigilante on you. How would you know that he's Vigilante? Like, that was the part that threw me off because you said you didn't know nothing about no Vigilante. You're not behind that page. So how would you know it's Kev? What proof do you have? And he didn't pin Vigilante on you at all. All I did was receive a message and ask you guys, how did this page know about this video and say they seen it? That was the confusing part. Are you getting what I'm saying, Braid?
Yeah.
And so did she never mention to you all that her
They said, why
thoughts
not
were...
ask Kev? Can Kev get in here, y'all? Share the live to Kev the comic real quick.
What you
Yes.
say, Manny?
So I was asking, did she not mention to you all what she mentioned to us? Her thoughts of, have we never noticed that Vigilante never went after Kev? Because that's what she mentioned to us today.
Correct, but now Vigilante is going after Kev. That's the part that's confusing. Do you get what I'm saying? Vigilante has
It's not
always been
confusing. That's
pro
the
Kev
answer right
until
there.
now.
That's the answer. If Vigilante ain't went after Kev, they went after all of Kev's enemies until they got mad and this shit is going on the flow. That's very clear. It's actually clear as day. That's not nothing to
That
be
can't
confused
Kev.
about.
Right. That it can't be Kev. So let's throw Kev out there. Right. Let me throw Kev out
Mind you, what
there.
we
His
did
name is who it is, to throw the scent off,
learn is that
because it's me.
Carrie in private had a phone call the same day that I got the message that everything was going to be put on the floor. And guess what?
Look at the comments. Pause. She just said again in all caps, it's Kev. Not I think it's Kev, not none of that. Let me be very clear. What it sounds like as you telling us that it's Kev and you didn't know who it was the day before, and now you saying it like that is giving me we getting a little bit close and you trying to throw the blame on Kev to throw it off of y'all. That's your second time that you said it was Kev. And then in between both of those times you said you think it's Kev. Do you have proof that he is Vigilante? Do you have anything that he's ever said that he's Vigilante? Cause it's like you throwing, it's like,
So earlier.
what's going on? For real.
Okay, what's true about this? Billy said that Noonie told the other women not to cooperate with her for this case.
Right. That's another thing. I said, Braid, everybody hates Kev except Vigilante. Right. I understand that. I understand that completely. I understand that, friend. I understand that. I get that.
But that's now though. Like now, Vigilante has switched their tune,
Correct.
and so I
Vigilante
agree with
has
that.
always went after the ops of Kev, people that Kev don't fuck with. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. That's to throw the sin off because why all of a sudden would now Vigilante be going after Kev when Kev has not changed and been the same despicable Kev now for some time? This is not nothing new. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Mind you, before I mentioned that video, Kev wasn't live. He didn't know that was about to go down. And then another thing is you guys are capable of kind of being a little spiteful because when y'all had that issue, you blackmailed him with the video. You had already told him you deleted it. And then you came back and you was like, don't forget, Kev, I got that video. Another thing that was confusing to me is that you were attacking his finances and saying all of this is about money when actually it's about a corn video. So y'all's position is confusing moi.
Let me ask you this real quick.
Real quick, don't forget, it's actually 2 videos and 2 pictures, Susu.
Thank you,
Carrie
girl. I forgot to mention
Carrie
that.
told me that in my live this morning. It's actually 2 pictures, 2 videos.
And 2 videos.
2 pictures and 2 videos.
So Carrie made the update.
Carrie did update it, but private. Is that true? Can you answer if that's true, private? Did you receive 2 videos and 2 pictures? And y'all are kind of in the cut. Carrie, you're giving me the vibes of large and in charge. Carrie, you giving me vibes of everybody shut the fuck up. Will you tell them to shut the fuck up? Like you the one who really got everybody mouth on shut. Like it's giving me I'm leaving you out of it, but it's giving me you're the leader too. The fact that you could tell everybody to shut up and they do it blows my mind.
Another thing that's confusing is private. You did all of this because you didn't want the Zoe back end relationship that you have with him to come to the front end, but we didn't hear it from Kev. We heard it from you. So I'm confused by that too. You said you were motivated to do all of this because he wanted to expose you about the conversations you were having with Zoe, but we would have never noticed that you were having them.
Go ahead, it's Jen.
And according to Zoe said those conversations was over a year ago, but it's just now being brought up a couple of weeks ago or a week ago. How so?
Mm-hmm. And mind you, didn't he say that he was just told this information as if it was new information?
Correct.
Kev said he learned about this information.
Kev said in the live day before yesterday that that's when all of this started breaking. That's when he found out about the Zoe Zoe stuff. But when we asked Zoe this morning, Zoe said that was over a year ago, and it wasn't even nothing intimate or
Oh,
anything
she's
like that.
saying
That
Zoe
you talked to
lying.
private.
Well, I'm
So
gonna say
she
this then.
private say Zoe lying.
But Zoe said that you was lying this morning. Zoe said the last time he talked to you was a year ago. Do you have proof that you and Zoe talked 3 weeks ago, friend? Because
Oh wow.
Zoe
Also,
said he has
also,
not talked to you in over a year, and we heard that you said it was 3 weeks ago. So,
Now,
do
private
you have
sister,
proof?
I've been believing you, sister. Do not lie on me right now, sister. Like, not about Zoe, sister. Please
I
don't
wanted
let
to
it
add
fall
something
right now.
though.
Oh,
So,
tea time.
Susu,
Hold
when
on,
you
real
was
quick.
when
Hold on, real quick, tea time. What I find very odd is that with private and about the tape, pictures being sent. If you had this in your possession for quite a while, why didn't you go to the police then? Why now? It's very so. I'm just saying the way y'all moving about, doing all this, shit about Kev and everything. Y'all are kind of just as guilty as him, if you ask me. Because if I had that shit, I would have went to the police. So why are you speaking up now?
Yes, y'all hit those populace. That is a question that I had as well. Like, because they are pinning Kev into a criminal act, and it's just cringy. Go
Gotta
ahead,
keep in
T
mind,
Time.
this came to the
I
forefront
disagree.
because of Vigilante. This came because of Vigilante. It ain't like they just randomly came forward and said, we about to get this nigga. Now they're
Exactly.
doing it because Vigilante put that play in place. Now, I do agree
So
with you, Nikki, because I feel like it's not like they care about the girl. It's not like I care about you, because if you cared about her, you would have did it immediately.
Exactly.
I agree with you there. But Vigilante put this play in motion.
Because that's the
But you
thing.
got to take it out. You got to take it back a little bit, though. Remember, all of them started falling out with Kev because Noonie made the announcement that she was leaving Bando, and they quote unquote didn't like the way he disrespected Noonie, and that's when they started kind of coming together. As like, hold on, you don't disrespect now. All the women that Kev disrespect and do all this stuff, but when Noonie had announced that she was leaving Bando, now they all got a problem with Kev, and this
So
is
would
how
that
it was
not,
a
so
trickle down
Erica, then
effect
would that
from
not
the
be the
cartoon.
motive? Would that not be a good motive as to why it's being exposed? Who would have an issue with, or who would want to expose Kev? It would directly be Noonie out of everybody.
first, let
Absolutely.
me add something real quick. So, and I could be wrong. When we were in the live and we were streaming Kev actually brought up Zoe before he came. Private came in your panel, Susu. Kev had brought up Zoe and had aired all of that stuff out with Zoe before Private came up in your panel and cleared up the reason why she ended up having that conversation with Kev about I still got this on you while you trying to put this out on me. So it was Kev that brought it to the forefront about Zoe. He did bring it up when he was trying to deflect from what he did.
Correct.
When he admitted when he admitted that he sent them the video, he sent them the clip, and then he was putting everything off on them. So that's actually who brought Zoe to the forefront. It was not private.
Right.
Also, I think that everybody is pretty much a little bit capping when it comes to calling the police and all that stuff because we have a lot of people on this app and we all have done some shit that, you know what I'm saying, people have kept in they little back pocket until Mad Day. They ain't doing nothing different than anybody else that's done on this app. They not sitting here saying, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I'm finna go to the police. You know, don't nobody, I ain't seen one person that they friend done sent them something or said something to them and done went to the police. Not one person on this app yet have done that. Not one. Not one creator on this app has done that. Everybody has sat there and waited until Mad Day to put out what they have. I'm not saying it's right, but they ain't doing nothing different than any of y'all that done kept the dirty, darkest secrets on the person that you cared about the most at the time that y'all cared about him. And that's just my take on it.
And I agree with you, T Time, but I just don't like the fact that, willingly they would be going forth to put him in jail behind something that, you know, next week it may be somebody else and we're gonna feel differently about. I just don't like that whole implication of it all because we
Oh,
learned
Manny,
from
he gotta go to jail. He's sending out videos.
oh.
He gotta go to jail.
But if he got to go to jail,
I
then
mean,
everybody else who do it got
I
to go to jail
understand
too, though.
that, but we just learned from Bryson that, maybe the punishment don't fit the crime or the crime don't fit the
Well,
punishment.
Well, I agree with Private. Private said I went to the police because Kev slash Vigilante tried to say we put out that girl video, which is true. If you go back into the video that he was talking that night, he put it off on them and said they even went through his phone and took the video after he admitted.
But
So
they
he
lied
admitted
though
the
and said
fact
it though. T, did you? They lied and said that
they lied and said what?
earlier in this comment section. Private said
Mhm.
we lied for Kev to protect him. We said that we went through his phone.
I understand that. I
So
understand
she
that.
admitted
But
to
but come to
lying
find out
for
that was
him.
Right. I understand that.
So Kev, of course, is going to use that. Girl, you
Also,
lied on me. I'm
another
going to
thing
use it.
is,
Got it. So he threw him under the bus with they lied with. What lied
hold
on
on.
him with, right?
Another thing that we're missing is that they admitted to having a conversation about putting everything on the floor, including the video, earlier that day.
Right. So and I understand why. I'm not gonna say I don't understand
How
why.
would Kev know that they were planning on putting everything on the floor? You
Because
get
she
what I'm
said it.
saying?
He said that she said it. Remember, you have to go back to what he said. He said that when he talked about they talked about this whole thing, she was like, "Don't forget, like I still have that." You know what I'm
Was that the
saying?
same day that
It
they
was
had that
prior to the
conversation on the
video.
phone?
It was
Correct.
prior to
So
the
how
video
would they
being.
know that that day would be the day they put it on?
The dates are.
Again,
The
I
dates
don't
are.
know that, but if a person, let me say this, if a person know you got something on them, a lot of times they'll try to expose themselves as well, because or try to beat you to the punch. Because the girl, he thought they deleted the video. He thought the clip was deleted, right?
He quote unquote did. Yes, he did
It's
say that.
Right.
supposed to
Then
be
found out it was not
deleted.
deleted. It was deleted, but with the iPhone, he doesn't know how iPhone work. With the iPhone, when you delete the message, right? When you delete the message, it's still in your archives.
But it's
It's not
supposed to
always
be
gone.
deleted, number one, because they
It
were being
was
a
deleted.
friend to him
It
and
was
lending
deleted.
an ear.
It was deleted, but it was still in the archive.
I just don't
But the
understand
crazy
why
thing
they went and
is
pulled it
that
back up. Like, why would
right
they go pull it
because
back
how
up
was
when they
one?
lended an ear, to console him? Like, this is crazy.
First of all, the video
Wait a
was
minute,
sent
Manny. Wait a
unprovoked.
minute.
Y'all can't the video was sent unprovoked. Nobody asked him to send that video out. He sent the video out, right?
But
Now
he
they
said
all
he
admit
sent it
that
out to admit, to
right, but he didn't
clear
have
his
to. He
name.
didn't have to.
No, now we agree on that.
But
He did not
then
have to.
right,
But
so
it does start with the
and nobody
notion
asked him to
of,
send it.
I get that, but it does start with the notion of them lending an ear to his cause.
I understand.
Because
They
Hold
again,
lent the
on, hold
ear,
on.
but he still
Y'all
sent the
missing a
video.
part though. Y'all missing a part. Carrie and Private was sent the video at the same time. Carrie all of a sudden said she went to go try to retrieve it and was unable to, but Private was able to, which makes me indicate that she deleted it and done retrieved it and then quote unquote deleted it again. That's why she was able to retrieve it. Because why was Carrie not able to retrieve it if the videos were quote unquote deleted and sent on the same day?
I
Maybe
think
they didn't delete him on the same day. That could be that.
That mean that
right
mean that it
now.
was never deleted. Maybe yeah,
I
that's
just
true.
want to break down
They
this
may not
one
delete
part
him the
real
same day.
quick and that I'm confused about on this message. I'm gonna let y'all just have it. As far as I'm concerned, in this message, when it says they about to put it on the floor, revenge corn, right? We done broke down all of it. When Vigilante said they about to put it on the floor, revenge corn, that means that Carrie or Private told Vigilante that they was about to put it on the floor.
Maybe.
No, that's exactly what that
Yeah,
means.
maybe.
well, yeah, because they're
That's
using the same
exactly what that
verbiage.
means.
They're all using
So,
the same verbiage.
precisely. So what I'm trying to figure out is Carrie or Vigilante. I mean Carrie or, and I don't know why she keep trying to say that that's Kev right now, but I'm trying to figure out, did one of y'all tell Vigilante that y'all was about to put it on the floor? Carrie or Private? Did one of y'all? Thank you, Carrie. Oh my gosh, please! I've been looking for you, girl, to talk to you.
I'm not gonna come up to say much. First
I
off,
know, but I just got a couple of questions, girl.
what I
I
am
feel
gonna
like you can solve it all.
what I am gonna say is that none of y'all are hearing the fact that this is not started with the news. We've been back away from Kev's
Miss
platform.
Lieber, can you drop, girl?
Y'all don't know
Then everybody need to mute.
what y'all don't understand is we've been backing away just quietly. It's nothing that he did at that point. We just been backing away privately. So when we came up that day that they sent that message, he knew if there was a lie put out that we would respond to it. We simply responded. We got inboxes saying that he was talking about us. We came up and responded. I flipped out because he lied. Period. Point blank.
So Manny, would you grant me a conversation with her? Can I have a conversation with the Anointed One, please? With your permission on your platform?
Yes, you have my permission, but please get Anointed's permission as
Yes,
well. Being
Anointed,
that
may we have a quick convo? Just a couple of questions, girl. I don't even know what I want to ask, but I do want to talk to you.
So
Is that
Bray,
fine with you, girl?
right now, Bray,
Yeah, because No Limit won the versus battle and go Cowboys. But
Which is, you don't got to answer. If you don't want to answer any question, you could just say, I don't want to answer. It'll be quick.
So right now, what I'm gonna tell you is I'm gonna bow out because one of the things that is irritating me is that everybody failed to see the friend factor, that we held it as a friend. We didn't bring this shit out.
I do see that. I do see that.
Why y'all want back here when I get to ask questions? You'd have been on every panel answering everybody questions.
But okay, so
Let me
Anointed,
ask
can
you at
you
least a couple, girl. Let
so
me ask you a
Anointed,
couple.
can you answer this then? Why is Private now deciding to make it a criminal matter? Because I understand your stance as a
She
friend.
said that in the comments. Why? She said in the comments why.
I get that, but I'm asking Anointed though. So Anointed, why do you think Private now is taking it to a criminal matter?
Can't have my conversation with her. Got
It's
it.
not just Private. I did the same thing. He came on here and he said that she and I leaked that video. We did not. So with that being said, we went and handled our business to take care of us. That's it. That's all.
Got you. So you both have filed charges.
We went and took our phones and submitted it into evidence so that they can prove whether or not we sent it, when we received it, whether we deleted it. We did everything we needed to do. So we're not facing criminal charges. And for everybody that says that we can, you guys are liars. The law says that we received it unprovoked. We did not redistribute it. We can even give him charges. So his best bet is to leave this shit alone.
So,
I
Kate,
agree.
my question is then, are you still helping Billy out with her case? Oh.
Oh, they both have.
Also,
Somebody just added me, y'all. Somebody just added me and said that Private told Anointed to call her on speaker.
Hold on, Erica, 1 second. Y'all got to remember that I
Go
got
without me asking one question. Y'all let that lady get up out of here, and I ain't get to ask her one question. Y'all asking all the most irrelevant ass shit. The same shit y'all been asking for days. Girl getting nowhere with nothing. She motherfucking gone. A fucking joke.
Okay, hold on, y'all. So, I'm gonna tell you the sequence. Of events, okay? The sequence of events was Vigilante came into my live, dropped, please check your messages. I check my messages. That message is there. Then Kev goes live. Then the girls come up on my panel. Do you get what I'm saying? Kev goes live because he finds out that because remember, not only did I break it on my platform, I told y'all to stream over on Sundress Live, and I broke it to y'all over there as well. Once that happened, that's when Kev went live, and Kev explained himself. Okay. Then the girls came up. Meanwhile, while Private and Carrie are up there, Noonie is telling them to get off the panel once we start asking about Vigilante. We're not gonna forget that part. If y'all were in there, say yes. Noonie was in the comments saying get down. Soon as we started having a conversation about how did Vigilante see it and how did Vigilante know.
Okay.
That to me is unacceptable.
And remember when Private started getting offensive to you, and she's like, "Oh, I'm done with this. I'm not answering no more questions."
But I understand why. But it started to. But no. Like Susu did really good. But when we are talking to people, like when they feel like they're under more of interrogation versus just trying to have a conversation, people will get defensive.
Yep.
We know this though. Like
I
it's
didn't
not
ask
just
questions. I came up with my conclusion.
I know, yeah. When you came up with the conclusions, they already felt like you had already reached. She had already reached her conclusion. So it's like, we were in the live together, right, Ray? Like we heard it, so they got defensive because it was the fact of you had already made your conclusion. You already had your determination.
Erica, paparazzi is here to get you. You do have final words.
It has been a pleasure. Thank you. We have had fun, guys. Bye.
Thank you, Erica.
So Anointed One, you said Noonie didn't tell me nothing. This is my question to you because y'all can answer questions for the comments like y'all have been. I want to know, do you know who Vigilante is, Carrie? Do you know who Vigilante is, Carrie? What is this? I see BK.
The message that Kev put on his backdrop.
I saw that.
I believe it's Private talking poorly about Billy.
Oh my gosh, thank you, friend. Oh my gosh, Susu, she's back. Susu, she's back. Please just let me talk to her for a split second.
Like a screenshot.
Do you know who? Do you know who that is? Anointed One.
I'm gonna give you the respect because you've never been.
Thank you. I've never disrespected you, girl.
And nobody really has. My issue is all of these women that are coming and having these targets because
it's feedback. Let me mute.
We deleted a video that was sent to us when we talked to a friend who said he was going to harm himself on that night. right? And so we tried to protect him. We told him what not to do anymore, and we deleted it. Period.
So,
I'm not gonna hold nothing for nobody. I don't know nothing about Vigilante. For
so you don't
me,
know who Vigilante is, right?
no. Last thing
So,
I know with Vigilante page was tucking down. I don't know nothing about Vigilante. I
correct.
don't go looking through nothing.
Do you? Ooh, they calling you, girl. They calling you, girl.
They
Tell me
trying
when
to
you're
hold her
back.
down.
Right, girl. I got one fucking question off, girl.
I don't get mad at anybody. And then have a mad day.
Fix this dirty ass layout.
I'm holding stuff
It's the
from
layout, sorry.
people. I'm holding stuff from people from 20 years ago that I've never spoken on.
Correct.
When I left Kev, I sent Kev a message in the back end and told him I was leaving. And it had nothing to do with Nooney's situation. It had everything to do with a lie he told on me.
Correct.
So
Okay.
all those little spinoffs are completely wrong.
So, do you know why that Private is saying that Kev is Vigilante?
That's how she feels. She gonna say what does she feel.
Right.
She and I have ideas of certain things. Like she think that maybe Nosy or Leola is Shamika. I think Shamika's not a real person. I think she's put there so hey, here goes some money, and then everybody else start throwing money.
Okay.
That's how.
Okay. So,
Skylar Paparazzi did come and get you with no final words. Go ahead.
you said it is. She didn't say she thinks. She said she think after she said that it is. Hold on one second.
So this right here, T, you can find this on the recap of Kev's first live when he went live. This is him saying that the women were not fond of Billie.
Well, yeah, we know that. Yeah.
Right. So in this message, when I clocked her, all I said was, it sounds to me like y'all didn't like her when y'all was cool with him, and now that y'all are cool with him, y'all want to do her a favor. That's what I said, and that's what she got mad about. But that would be the truth.
That will be
tell you this.
Anointed.
Let me tell you this. A lot of stuff y'all really don't know. And it's small things in the back end that y'all still don't know. And because y'all are missing all of those parts and we won't speak on it, that's why everybody can't figure out what the truth is. Facts. That's it.
So, but
It's
you think that y'all are lying too? Have y'all been lying? Yes or no would be my question.
no.
So,
Not
has
one bit.
Private, so this is my question then. Did y'all lie and say that y'all went through his phone?
So did you hear me say that?
I don't
Yes,
know. I don't know which one. I didn't hear nobody said it. They said that Private said it earlier. Private said, we lied to protect him. Private said, we lied to protect him.
Private already said she said it. So let me explain to you how that is a lie.
Okay.
I have never met Kev. I have never personally met Kev in person. I've never met Private in person. Ever. So how can I go through his phone?
Correct. Exactly. I know that part was a lie. Has Kev ever sent you any other pictures like that?
Never.
That was his first time ever sending you a nude picture of anybody.
Yes.
Got it. That was another question I had asked Private earlier.
So what about the 2 videos and 2 pictures, Carrie? What's that about?
That's the same night. He sent us 2 videos. Again, we were talking to him. It started with a conversation with Private. Private said the last thing he said to her was that he see why people unalive themselves.
Hold on, friend. You said it was 2 videos and 1 picture?
2 videos.
Skylar Paparazzi came and got you with no final words,
So
Skylar.
you said that it was 2 pictures and 1 video, right? Private in the comments put in the comments just a minute ago. She said she received 1 video and 2 pictures.
I received 2 and 2.
Hold on. You received 2 and 2?
That's what I said.
But I thought you just said you received 2 and 1, and I thought it was flipped. So you received 2 videos, and you.
Right. It was hard to hear.
Okay. You said you received 2 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Private received 1 video and 2 pictures.
Okay.
So Kev sent these individually to y'all, all on the phone call.
I mean, I was on one phone and she was on the other. I thought that we were on 3-way because we can hear each other clearly. But from what I'm learning from Kev, she was on one phone and I was on the other. Because he does have 2 lines and I have 2 numbers. I received pictures on one number and videos on the other.
Somebody wanted to know why you got more than Private. Was there anything, or was there a response? Did you tell him don't send you nothing else after the first one? What was that like after you sent it? And what was the reaction given?
I deleted it, baby. I told him don't send it to nobody. It can be what it is. I deleted it. I haven't thought about it, haven't spoken on it, haven't looked at it, deleted it, and left it where it was.
So did y'all talk about it on the front end potentially for Vigilante to know? And if not, how do
I
you
never
think
talked
Vigilante
about
knows
it.
that y'all were about to put it on the floor?
Because what I feel like you guys aren't seeing is if he twists it, knowing that Vigilante was the only person that was his friend, and then wait a minute, all of these ladies are now not dealing with me. If I make them believe that one of them is Vigilante by saying Vigilante is also turning on me, then it'll pull it off of me. I don't know who Vigilante is. I don't have time to make another page. I live a full
So how do you think Vigilante got the like whistleblow? How do you think Vigilante knew that y'all was about to put it on the floor?
Maybe it's some they we didn't. That's the problem. Susu just ran down the entire timeline. She said first she got the message, then Kev went live, and then we came on her panel.
Right.
Which means we responded because we received a text saying Kev was talking about us. So I came in and responded in my message when I told Kev that I was leaving his platform. I told him I want to be left out of everything. Don't put me in anything. And Kev knows that I hate when he lie on me. That's the reason I left. One of my messages said, you lied on me. You twisted my words. I can't take that. And so I left out of his camp. Again, I never said a word. I did it humbly and quietly. Right?
So
And so Kev know if he tells a lie on me, I'm coming forth and I'm going to say whatever the truth is.
correct.
Yes, y'all. Vigilante did kick this off.
So again, my question is, because I don't know if you just answered it. How did Vigilante know that y'all were about to put it on the floor? That's my question.
Maybe you have to ask Vigilante. I'm not Vigilante.
If you had to think, if you had to assume, because you are
I'm
very
not going to
smart.
assume because assumptions make an ass out
Can
of
I
you.
ask
So
a
I'm not going to
question?
assume.
Anointed, is that okay?
Yeah, T. Yeah, you
So,
can.
did you guys say you were putting it on the floor? Where did they putting it on the floor come from?
We from Vigilante, from my assumption.
So you guys
but
never
when
came together and said you were going to
No,
put it on the floor?
hold on, T. Carrie and Private had a phone call about putting it on the floor earlier that day.
No, Susu, that's not what
That
the
is
phone
what
call.
Private said, babe. We can recap. She said,
Okay, so that's fine. But if you want to hear what the truth is, then you have to hear it. You can't just listen to a part of it. Me and Private's conversation that day was simply about what her and Kev talked about when it came down to Zoe and Kev.
So can I ask,
And
wait, before you finish that, when did her and Zoe talk about her and Kev? What day was
I
that?
don't know. I don't know that. Now, when I found out about it, was that day that Kev came and did whatever he did. That's
So,
how
okay,
I.
so Private
I'm
called you. Private called you and said, I talked to Kev about Zoe messaging me. He trying
No,
to
no, no.
go ahead.
So Private and I talked that
Okay.
night before, right? The situation was Kev lied to Private. So Private was very upset. She and I talked for hours, right? And so we had this conversation. We started putting two and two together, and we found out all the lies. Which that's how we came to the conclusion that this is crazy. He's lying. Period. And so in our conversation, she made me aware of that Zoe conversation. That Zoe conversation then turned into Carrie. So I told him about the video. Don't forget, I had the video because I'm asking you not to put out my personal information. So you should use a trump card. How many of us haven't?
Okay, I agree with that.
A lot
So
of us
you're
have.
saying, yeah, I agree with that move. So you're saying that prior to it coming out, you had to talk with Kev and say, hey, you trying to put out some of my information. Don't forget I got some on you.
No, I never had that talk because he had no
Who
information
used
to
the
put
trump
out of me.
card?
Private did.
And is there any way you could tell us when did that call occur? And if you can, and is there a possible way that you could show us a screenshot of the date of that call, just to clear y'all up with the sequence of events? Because if it comes out that call was around the same time that it was put on the floor, then that would mean he knew that you had that. It came out after you said you had
Right.
that video.
So let's do this. So we got the video September the 27th. It was deleted out of my phone on September the 27th. It wasn't even 2 minutes after I received the video, I deleted it. Private did the same thing. She did retrieve it after her conversation.
Yeah, you my type of woman, Anointed. You like me, girl. Get rid of it immediately.
Yeah, it wasn't no reason for me to have it. So this is what we're gonna do. Private is at work. Private gets off shortly. What we'll do, if you are available, we'll go on Nooney's panel and we'll have this full conversation. Any questions are allowed because it's not nothing that we need to hide. We'll honestly tell everything that is the truth. We're doing everything we're supposed to do. Many are upset that I didn't reach out to Billy. Billy had me blocked. We didn't talk. I wasn't creating. Somebody told me today I needed to create another page to reach out to her. I was not. I talked to him as a friend, told him, do not send it to anybody else. I deleted it and I left it there. I didn't need to talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it. I wasn't going to talk about it. The only reason I'm talking about it is because Kev came on live and said that if it's leaked, then that means Carrie and Private did it, which tells me that he's done some other shit and trying to pin us for it. And I'm not going down for nobody with nothing.
I agree.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. The same night that you and Private had that conversation, right? Was that the same day the Vigilante told Susu?
I don't know. I don't know when Vigilante told.
Vigilante, it was the same day that it came on the floor and y'all was all on the app and Kev said all of that. It was the same day?
So I am on the road at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, 2-3-4 o'clock in the morning. This is the time that me and Private had a conversation, and then we talked later on that day because making sure that she was okay because she was pissed off about the lies and I was pissed off about the lies. So we reconvened our conversation. So if it's the same day again, I was at work. I do remember getting a text saying that Kev is saying this, and that. Get to Susu's live. That's all I remember. I popped in.
So was that the same day? That's the question. Was that the same day?
I don't know, baby. I don't know. It's so much going on. I can't. I'm
Understand.
not going to.
I got another question. Is Sunset closer to Kev than you and Private?
Yes.
So do you believe that Sunset also received the same videos that you did?
Yes.
Do you know that for a fact or are you assuming?
I'm not assuming. I believe it. I don't know it for a fact.
So I would call that assumption. And you just 10 minutes ago, you wasn't assuming nothing.
I don't assume anything. I believe it because I know how close they are. So I go by what the facts are and what they will add up to. I don't assume anything.
Okay. So you believe that that Sunset has the same videos?
I believe if he sends it to me, he'll send it to her. He's closer to her than he is to me.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, this is a sticky situation, y'all. I do feel like we're getting close to something. But like Anointed stated earlier, there is a lot of pieces and parts that we're unaware of. And I'm sure they're not willing to expose. I do know pressure do bust pipes. And if we continue to push, we may get those answers, but also there is a black man that may be facing charges in this saga. And I know that this is a women's dominated arena, but I just want to make y'all aware of that.
Man, I don't think it has
Are you
anything.
okay with the
Go
revenge
ahead,
porn? I'm trying to. What are you talking about right now?
Well, I'm just saying.
If he did that, if he sent
What?
his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend's intimate videos to women, okay, without her knowledge, that is a crime called revenge porn.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying I'm just saying his reasoning behind because it was talks about the buttocks area, and then this exhibit was displayed. So that's the only part that got me like,
The victim here.
I don't think
the
it
real
should have been
victim is
sent.
Billy
I don't think it
Morgan,
should have
right?
been sent in the first place. It should have.
no, I definitely don't think it should have been sent, but I also don't think that the repercussions should be law enforcement. I get it. I
That's
get
what she
it.
decides to do because she found out that her stuff. I believe that a person should support that. She should not, like, if the other women